show and I can keep on explaining about it. Bhuvan is basically a Sanskrit word which means earth. So as the name depicts, it shows us the satellite images of the whole earth, and it is a software application which allow users to explore 2D or 3D representation of the earth. Now it is different from Google Earth because immediately as soon as we talk about this whole thing that satellite images are there and these applications are there, the first thing usually comes in anybody's mind is Google Earth. But again, it is different because Google Earth is a commercial one, and this Bhuvan, it has been developed by Indian government, NRSC, ISRO. And in this, the browser is specially tailored that it focuses only on India. The high resolution of Indian pictures, they have been given in it. Even if you will simply type on Google Bhuvan, immediately the complete site's name appears, which is bhuvan.nrsc.gov.in. It has been developed by National Remote Sensing Center, Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO. It was basically launched on 12th August 2009. Initially, it was developed only in English, but now it has been developed in English, besides English, Hindi, Tamil and Telugu. Now in India so many languages are spoken, so that's why now the process is going on that it should be developed in many more languages also. And that work is going on with the help of volunteers. Anybody, they can register with Bhuvan, volunteer for various kind of aid like uploading the photograph, providing the information, as well as even translating the whole thing. Now the translation work for Bengali, Gujarati, Kannada and Marathi versions is going on. Once this is over, probably another 4 languages will be taken. Since 2009, so many changes have happened in this site. Every 6 months it is updated and new things are added to it. So in a way it is an evolving thing, and it is making things very interesting from a young learner to professionals. Means everybody whosoever is interested in the map work and doing the planning thing, they will get something related to the map work on the site Bhuvan. But in today's program, we are going to focus that how young learners, particularly the students from classes 6 to 10, how they can make use of Bhuvan for understanding geography in their classroom. So this we will be discussing. And again, Google Earth is, as I said, is commercial. This Bhuvan is purely on societal benefits. Means in NRSC, there is a small team of scientists who are working continuously to make it user friendly for various ministries and various stakeholders. So they have signed an MOU with NCERT also, and they have taken our NCERT syllabus, and with the help of that they have put all these things on satellite images and made the whole thing interesting for the young learners. So if we move ahead little more, if we open the site, which is bhuvan.nrsc.gov.in, the opening page is the one which is visible on the screen right now. Now we have to teach the young learners that suppose if they are working on it, how to go ahead with the whole thing, because unless they are guided properly, they might get confused where to hit it. And since, as I said earlier, there is something or the other for everybody, means from youngsters to the professionals who are working in the field of GIS, and even those who want to learn about the GIS, there are tutorials which are given on it. So here I will be explaining that if you open this page, simply play with it. This is my suggestion to all the young learners. Do not think that anything is going to happen wrong in it. Whatever you like, it is a very user-friendly site and a very user-friendly portal. No matter where you click, you are definitely going to gain something. And everybody's understanding and knowing level is different. So that's why means wherever they find that okay, it is slightly complicated, they can always switch over and go back to the previous page and further explore various other things. Here there are, on the site itself you can see that there is an option for Bhuvan 2D, Bhuvan 3D. But beside this, underneath you will find that there is a runner. In that runner, with all the ministries with which the NRSC has tied up, their collaboration have been given, and whatever the data has been provided by them, that has been given over here. So if you look at it closely in this runner, gradually you come across one, School Bhuvan. That is the one which is most important for school going children. So there we have given the maps which we have given in our NCERT textbook. So this particular site will help them to understand that how they can correlate it with their textbook, and otherwise besides correlating with the textbook, how they can understand it in a better manner. This is the clear picture of the runner. Here in between, this is a twin symbol. So there, that is the School Bhuvan. If you click on that runner, that School Bhuvan, then further you proceed. Then here there comes the tie-up with our Ministry of Human Resource Development, where everything which is given in the syllabus of class 9th and 10th, the map work, because in 9th and 10th the focus is on India, the contemporary India, where we talk about the physical maps, where we talk about even the minerals and other maps and the population map. So all those maps which have been covered in class 9th and 10th, they have been covered over here. But the maps which have been used in class 9th and 10th, they become beneficial as soon as any child at any level, they start learning about their country, India. We have talked about India even in our class 6. There is a reference even in class 7, and there is reference even in class 8 also. And beside this, even at the primary level, if child is interested in knowing about India, and if a child is little bit technology savvy and has the internet facility, because in this site the internet facility is a must. You cannot go offline and learn on the Bhuvan. So if you have the internet facility, then I suggest that every child should be using it and exploring it further. Then after this page, then we further go ahead. Here it has been clearly explained that when the Bhuvan team, when they thought about doing something for the school education, they considered NCERT syllabus, and on the basis of that, they had given the inputs in the site. Later on, when the MOU was signed, then further NCERT also contributed for it, that is at the higher level. But in today's program, we will be basically concentrating on the things which are useful for classes 6 to 10. Now we move ahead with the School Bhuvan. If you click further, then you come across these maps. If you look at the left hand corner, you will find the clear reference has been given that these maps, they are related to classes 9th as well as for classes 10. And since it's a very user friendly thing, you can clearly see that everything is clearly mentioned, whether the map is related to climate, and even in climate, whether it is related to advancing monsoon, retreating monsoon, annual rainfall, various other features. Similarly, there it is for even physical features, the census of India, the data of 2001 and even 2011, both have been given over there. So you will find everything related to all these things on this site. So a child can keep on clicking them, and wherever means as soon as the tick appears over there, the same thing is reflected on the map. If at any point you feel that the map is crowded, you simply have to remove the click, and immediately the map becomes lighter. Because if there are less features, then it becomes easier for a learner to understand about all those things. Beside this, if you look at the same map, on the right hand corner also, few symbols have been given, where it says map, Map means the map which has appeared over here with all the political boundaries. So next feature is satellite. If we move on to the next slide, you will find it. It is the satellite image which have been captured by our satellites which have been given over here. So that children get an understanding that from the space that how our earth look like. Third category is the hybrid. As the name suggests, hybrid has both the features. The political boundaries are also given, as well as the satellite images also have been given. In Bhuwan, the another beauty is that you can download all these satellite images. This facility is not given with the Google Earth.
Right.
And since it is India specific, so you have the best resolution and the best clarity about all these maps of India.
Right.
Now the third feature, if you look at it, is about the terrain. Terrain, again, as the name tells, that how the terrain is over there, that is reflected on it. Next slide. Yes, this. You can clearly see the traditional symbolic colors have been used. The brown color for the mountains, the green color for the plains, and even the peaks, means the higher area, light white tinge has been given over here, and for the plateau region the brown color. So these various shades have been given, and if you will proceed further, you will find that even whatever is the height, that has been clearly explained. Now these kind of maps, they were already given in the textbook, but here how they help a child to understand in a better manner is in the sense that there is an option of using the admin boundaries also. If you click on the admin boundary, clearly the admin boundary appears on whichever the map a child is trying to understand or trying to learn. So it gives them a clear understanding that okay, these are the states under which the mountain region falls, these are the states under which the plains fall, these are the coastal areas. Means it helps in building the understanding of the learner. So this we cannot do in our textbook. This becomes easier when we are handling this technology. If we move ahead. Now this map I have picked up from our class 9 textbook, which tells us about that how the natural vegetation is categorized in India. Children have been learning it. I feel it's a very beautiful map which gives a very clear idea. But won't it be nice that if the political boundaries are also given, because that will help a child to understand in more better manner. Can we move on to the next slide, please? Look here, it gives a clear picture that which all vegetation are falling under which states. So it help a young learner that how they can be going ahead with the understanding of natural vegetation in India. Next slide. Here I have given both the map. You can feel the difference. Even if you see to it, what you will suggest, if you have to understand, if you have to look for a one particular state, it gives you a clear idea that which vegetation is found. Now this facility is available not only for this particular map, this is available for all the maps. At any point of time, you can overlay various maps, you can understand them, you can interpret them. Moving on to the next slide. Here I have clubbed two maps. One is the physical features of India and another one the rivers of India. Otherwise, the practice which children were doing with the help of transparencies, means putting one transparency over the other. Here, with just a click of the mouse, children can understand that in particular physiographic region, how the rivers are flowing. We have been teaching in our textbook, and we have given and we have explained that the slight slope of Deccan Plateau is towards the east. And here if we look at the rivers, that how major rivers they are flowing towards that direction. So along with the physical feature map of India, teacher can explain it. How Narmada and Tapi, these two rivers, they are flowing through the rift valleys. How Ganga, Yamuna, Brahmaputra, they are coming from the mountainous region, entering in the plains, finally making a delta and meeting the ocean. and the sea. Means all these things can be correlated beautifully, and these things can be explained. Similarly, there are endless variation. Means it depends upon the child which two maps they want to correlate, and further they want to study about it. And story does not end here. After going through this exercise, children, they can go on exploring about the 3D Bhuvan also, where in 3D form everything has been given. Right now it is in the developing phase, and if you look at the more feature, in more feature you will find the panorama view and even the 3D view of some cities. But as I said, it is still evolving. It will take little more time that we will be able to see all the cities of India with the help of it. Moving on to the next slide. Those who are keen, and as the children are exploring all these maps in upper primary stage and the secondary stage, when they will move to the senior secondary stage, they can further explore about the GIS. GIS has been explained in the simplest form here, over here, but again, the learners have to register first. For that, they can go from one level to second level to third level, where everything related to it have been explained in the simplest form, that how to make a point, line and polygon. Because in map, whatever we are showing, we are using only these three things. We show everything either with the help of a point, or with the help of a line, or with the help of a polygon. Polygon is a closed area, means these three things are used. So once children, they are familiar with these various kind of map, they can think about developing their own map. They can download various kind of satellite data, they can download various kind of information and think about developing their own maps also. Next slide. But for that, they will have to go and register over here. They will get a username, they will get a password, and they can keep on saving whatever they are developing over here. Moving on to next. Now, beside this, yes, I want all the young learners to learn this map work. Now we will be going straightway to the site,
Right.
and we will teach them that how they can go do the whole thing. Yes. Sabina, I will request you to be my student over
Sure.
here, and since you heard the whole thing, I want you to do it. Suppose even if somebody forget that what was the name of the website, which was bhuvan.nrsc.gov.in. Suppose if you do not even remember that, simply write Bhuvan over here on the Google. Bhuvan means earth, Prithvi. And look at it. The first website which appears over here is Welcome to Bhuvan, which is our own, the developed by NRSC. Yes, please click on it. It's any child, even a 10-year-old, if he or she has the internet facility, can easily explore about these things. But the thing is, when you open it, you can see that rest everything is stagnant, only there is one runner.
Yes.
This runner, yes, these are various ties with various ministries. Whatever the data has been provided by the various ministries, that has been added over here. So here you have to search for the school Bhuvan. Can you find that, Sabila?
Yes.
Yes, now click on it. Now whatever I explained, we are just doing the practical exercise related to it. So again, since it's tied with Ministry of Human Resource Development, so here you can see, go little down, yes, Welcome to School Bhuvan. It is based on our NCERT syllabus. If anybody want to know about the NCERT syllabus, even clicking at the NCERT syllabus, straightway it takes us to our NCERT website, where all the syllabus for classes, all the classes have been given. So, but in this site, particularly we have given the map work related to classes 9th and 10th. So here we are going to little more down, so I can show you the maps. So these are the maps. First one is the political map. Then it is about the cultivation and about the rivers, about the soils, about the minerals, and it is about the rainfall, Means the maps which have been means in 9th and 10th, generally we have covered all the basic maps related to India. So all these can be studied beautifully over here. So after this you click on the explore. Our map appears. So right now the satellite map has appeared. So you would like to work on what? On the map, satellite, or the hybrid?
On the map.
Okay, on the map. So for that you will have to click on the map, not on the satellite. So go to the map site here. Yes, the map will appear. Now you have to choose between, on the left hand corner it is written classes 9th and 10th. So which map you would like to study? Classes 9th. Let's start with 9th. So
Okay.
because see, whatever they study in class 9, that is the base. Because first of all you need to know your country, you need to know about all the states,
Right.
their capitals, union territories. After that you need to know about the physical features. Once you know these two things, then further on this the other things are built upon. The drainage, that is also influenced by the physiographic division. The distribution of population, means everything
Yes,
is
yes.
interconnected. Even the rainfall, the direction of the winds, this physiographic features, they all influence all these things. So in this the children can correlate various kind of map and they can study them together. So even if you look at the climate, you will find that all the 4 options are given about the advance of the monsoon, retreating of the monsoon. So you can click on any. Click on any. It is little slow, it is taking little time, but further you can read it that here we can talk about the drainage also, the natural vegetation and the wildlife. Here now you can see that the lines have appeared,
Yeah.
that okay, that on which date, and the dates also, on which date the winds are approaching in the mainland of India. So that all you can see.
We can zoom it from here
Yeah,
as well.
exactly. And not only that, here in the left hand corner where just below the class 9, even if you want to study a small part, let's say you want to study only about the Delhi, only about the Chennai, only about the Shillong, means choice is yours. You either, if you know the latitude and longitude of that place, simply write that. If you do not know that, simply write the name of that place. The site will help you. You can straightway go over there and study about the small area. It's our own country. We can study from the smallest region to the whole nation. All the data is available in the high resolution. Now, further,
If we click Delhi,
yeah, try writing Delhi. So only for that it will appear. There are choices. See, nothing is going to happen wrong in it. You just have to have the confidence that whatever you are doing is the right thing. And if any doubt or if the map becomes crowded, at that time you can simply go back to the, means simply remove the tick mark and go back to the previous site. If it is taking time, you can explore further the other things. We can take the this physical features map also. Yes, the relief. At times there can be this little problem that okay, the data is slightly slow. If the internet facility will be slow, then definitely it will slow down. But if the internet facility is fast, quickly one after another you can keep on exploring it. And in the corner you will find that there is an option of admin boundaries. If you click on that, the admin boundaries, they will appear. On the same map, the physiographic map, now the boundaries of all the states, they have appeared. And if you do not want to study that, again click on it and they will be removed. And suppose if you have opened the physiographic map, now you can straightway let it remain open. You can go to class 10 also and check out the other maps also. Whatever you want to study here, so you click on that. The monsoon retreat according to the physiography, okay.
right, it's in agriculture, rice growing
Okay,
area.
rice growing area, okay. So the overlaying, it is taking little time. But again, means there are endless number of combinations. You can choose, yes, here it appears. So in different physiography, now you can correlate that, okay, where the rice is grown, where it is a major crop, where it is a minor crop. So combinations are endless, whatever and whichever manner you want. And even the minerals, see, physiography help more in the case of the minerals, that where any particular mineral is found. Because most of the minerals, they are found in Chota Nagpur plateau. So it becomes easier for learners to study and understand. So here you have clicked on some mineral.
Iron ore fields.
Iron ore. Yes, yes. But here, again notice that your map is becoming overcrowded because you have put the agriculture also,
Yes.
physiography also, as well as the minerals also.
Right.
So if it becomes overcrowded and if it becomes difficult to understand, you can simply do away with one. You just have to go back to the crop part and remove that tick symbol. Then only two things will be visible. This is the beauty of it, that nothing can ever go wrong in it. As far as your imagination goes, you can keep on using it. Beside this, I want to tell one thing more. This was all based on our geography syllabus. Even child, if they want to know something related to history, they have an option to know about various monuments of India which have been given over here. So if we go back to the home page, you will find that. Let's go back to the home page. The first button. Here if you go and if you look at the runner, again have a look at the runner, Ministry of Culture, very beautifully they have given all the monuments. You will find that there is a reference of monument, you will find it. Just click that runner also, you will find the symbol of Qutub Minar. You just have to wait a little bit. Can you see monuments? Yes. So children can correlate even their history chapters with this, where the various monuments are located in various parts of India. Here the options have been given. They can choose whichever the state they like. Click at the states, click at the monument, and you will find the details. And again, those who want to contribute for it, they can collect their own data, register on the site and contribute for this portal building process, because your one little help is going to help millions.
Right. Thank you so much, ma'am, for enriching our viewers about and letting them know about the BHUWAN website. Thank you so much for being with us. So today our topic of discussion was map work. Let's learn it through BHUWAN, and we had Dr. Tannu Malik with us, who is Associate Professor of Geography in Department of Education of Social Sciences, NCERT. Tomorrow we'll come up with another expert with another topic. Till then, thank you so much.
Thank you, Sabila. I hope children will love doing it.
Sure.